Everybody. What's up, BC? It's Steve again. It's time for another heavy metal update. In the background, I don't think I need to introduce what's playing back there. If you're watching this and you like metal, you know what's playing in the background. But for the uninitiated, I guess, this is Kiss Alive 2. Unlike most people who tend to agree that Alive 1 is their favorite or Kiss Alive is their favorite, Alive 2 has always been my favorite of the Kiss live albums. I actually like the Millennium 2 that was part of the... I've got the Kiss Alive box set that has all the Alive performances, and the Millennium concert was really good as well. That's probably my second favorite, and then Alive would be my third. So... but Kiss Alive 2 is my favorite. And it's not so much about the performance, it's more about the tracks played. More of my favorite Kiss songs are played on this album than on Kiss Alive. So, regardless, I like all three, or all four technically, of the Alive albums. So, but, and this isn't new. I've had this in my collection for as long as I can remember. I was last night I watched the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and it just had me wanting to listen to some Kiss. I actually listened to some Hall & Oates last night, who were also inducted, as well as Linda Ronstadt, who's a favorite of mine. So I actually have those. This is the Hall & Oates I was listening to last night, and then for the Linda Ronstadt, I was listening to Pacing Down the Wind, and then Greatest Hits too. Regardless, let's get into the heavy metal update. You know, I don't want to veer off onto a whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame diatribe, especially when it's been a while. So I'm about to show, this will be a two-parter. I'll show the second half of these probably next week. I was involved in a pretty good deal on the VC buy and sell page on Facebook. I actually ran across an ad for this album. Ice Cube Death Certificate, which is a favorite of mine from the 90s. And when I saw that, you know, I made an offer, and then I also noticed in another post they were offering a Waylon Jennings album, which is, I don't know if it is sitting back there. And I made a deal for both of those, and I just kind of mentioned in passing, you know, if you guys have any heavy metal that you're selling or hard rock, let me know. I'm definitely interested. And the seller and the seller's wife mentioned they did and asked what I was looking for. And I said, any heavy metal you've got, I'm interested. So it started off with just a couple, and then it just started spiraling from there. So we'll do those last. Put these in a little quick order. So one of the first albums that they showed had me sold from that moment. This is one of my favorite metal bands. I don't have them on vinyl yet. I do want to get their whole collection on vinyl though. So this was a good start. And that was Sepultura, Arise. And it's in perfect condition. It's in the Blake sleeve, so it's not the best, but that's on black vinyl. Double LP. This was the repress from 2008, I believe. I don't remember off the top of my head. Sounds awesome, though. Again, this is probably my third favorite album from Sepultura. My first is going to be Chaos, which came out after this. Then Roots. This is probably fourth, because then it's Beneath the Remains and then Arise. But I love this album. It sounded amazing. I've already played through this one twice. So this was definitely a killer score. And it just started spiraling from there and just getting better and better and better. The next one they showed, or the next two, they asked if I wanted these as well, and I couldn't pass them up. Next up, We've Come For You All from Anthrax. Double LP. This is the one with Safe Home on it, which is an amazing song. By far the best song on here. This and Black Dahlia, Strap It On are good as well. I really like this album. This was kind of a this was them hitting their stride again. They had a couple of albums that were good before this, but not great. And this one they started getting back to their getting a little heavier, getting back to the thrash. And I loved this album when it came out. And then the one they showed me after it just kind of blew me away. Anthrax Warship Music. I've been wanting to get this for a long time. I love the album artwork on this, the front and back. So this was the next one I picked up. And by the way, the deal that I made for the entire collection, now, mind you, I'm only showing you half of it today. I'll show you the other half in the next video. It was $200, and I think it was 18 records. And I think it came out to, excluding the Waylon Jennings, which I only paid $1 for. I want to say it came out to, and this one's beautiful. This is on the copper. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me see if I can get some, if that's a little bit better. The copper and black. I believe this one was a German pressing. Maybe this was the U.S. pressing. I don't remember. There's a bunch of these that are German pressings. But it came out to about $12 an album. And these, like I said, these are all, for the most part, in mint condition. A couple of them have little dinged corners, and one or two have a split at the top. They all came in Blake sleeves. You know, so I mean, it was just a great deal. Great deal. Next up, Exodus, shovel-headed Kill Machine. I love this album. I played through this twice as well. This is the Back on Black repress from 2008, I believe. I know with the Blake sleeves it makes it kind of hard to see the vinyl, but or the covers. Then Exodus, Let There Be Blood, and this one is the limited one on clear red vinyl. I think this one's number 1500 to 2500. They're hand numbered. So then the next group, and this is just kind of the final group of this one, were so they're all albums I wanted, and when I was dealing with the seller's wife, and she told me they were all picture discs. And this may be giving it away already, if you guys know where I'm going with this. So I wasn't really looking for the picture discs, but they go for $25-30 a piece. So I figured, what the hell, you know, for $12-13 a piece, it's worth it. I wanted them in the collection. I was missing all but one of these from my collection anyway, so it was one of those deals that I was super stoked about. And then I got them, and they weren't the picture discs, and which should have made me happy because I wanted the black vinyl. But then I was kind of expecting the picture discs, so then I was kind of disappointed I didn't get the picture disc. Regardless, these are all the original pressings in excellent condition. So I mean, it's just as good, if not better, of a deal. But so anyway, the first one was Iron Maiden. I love this album. This is my second favorite Iron Maiden album behind Seventh Son of Seventh Son. That's probably because that was my introduction to Maiden with Seventh Son. Again, this was an original U.S. pressing. Perfect condition, sounds beautiful. Save this one for last. The next one that I opened up was The Number of the Beast. Again, excellent condition, amazing album. It was one I was missing. Every time I see it, it's $28 for this pressing in this condition. So to get it for $12 was killer. And then next up, Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. This one is the Dutch pressing, I think. Printed in Holland. So this is the European pressing right here. Sounds amazing. Excellent condition. It's got the Trooper on it, Where Eagles Dare, and Flight of Icarus are probably my three favorite songs off of that album. But this is probably in my top 3 or 4 right there. And then, of course, is Killers. Now, I already had Killers, so I was pretty stoked to open this one up and find out that this one is, in fact, the picture disc. So the one album that I had the original pressing of, I did get the picture disc of. So in the grand scheme of things, I was very pleased all around. And for those of you who haven't seen it, this is the, I believe that's side A. I don't remember though. Regardless, that's one side of the picture disc. And this is the second side. I haven't listened to it yet. This is the only one out of all of these that I haven't listened to. And that's the reason that I haven't, I didn't show all of these. I could have done a 15 or 20 minute video and showed all of them. But I figured, what the hell, I'll just hold off, wait till I've listened to them all, and then give my reviews based on that. I mean, they're all immaculate. Like I said, they all came in Blake sleeves. The seller did a really good job of packaging them. I got them in 4 days. All around, just a good deal, a good experience dealing with the buy-sell page. So I would definitely recommend, if you guys see somebody from the VC selling on there. There are some good deals to be had. You know, I'm sure if he was selling this stuff to somebody outside of the VC, he would have charged about twice what he did. So I was really stoked about the deal that he gave me. So that's it, guys. You know, keep on rocking, and I'll follow up with that next video in the next few days. I also got a copy of Opeth, the new Opeth album, which I'm going to be listening to. I want to give it a couple listens through before I do it. But I'll do a review on it. I got real good. I got a real good response on my review from the most recent Mastodon album. So after I give Opeth a listen, I'm going to go ahead and do a review on that as well. So look out for that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy what's left of your weekend, and take care of these.